middle of April, and this is what greets us. Snow in Ireland. Who would have thunk? What could be better? Thankful that I got some indoor work to do today. And so the grouting begins. I've done a few different tile jobs, but I'm definitely not a dedicated tile guy, and this is my biggest job yet. When it comes to grouting, it's a lot easier if the surface of the tiles are flat, because once you apply the grout into the cracks, you can scrape it off cleanly using the side of the grouting squeegee tool. I don't know if they have an official name. Subway tiles, however, have a slightly chamfered edge, which means that you're dealing with a little valley around the joint between the two tiles. So when you apply the grout, you can't just squeegee it off with the side of the grouting tool. You just have to do your best using the corner of the tool and then clean up with a wet sponge later. Yep, it's a tricky business trying to film your own work in a tight environment like this, and here I am squeezing into the room. I've begun work grouting the floor tiles in the main bathroom here. These tiles are much more straightforward to grout. You apply the grout into the cracks with the edge of the tool, and then you squeegee it off as cleanly as possible. Then you come back with a sponge to clean off the residue and carefully make sure that the grout lines are nice and even. You do have to be careful not to pull too much of the grout out doing this, so make sure your sponge isn't too wet. Oh, we're on the home stretch now. So we are. Just finishing up the last grouting. At this point, the grouting is finished in the main bathroom, the small bathroom, and I'm out in the little entryway wrapping things up. It's been one time-consuming job. And now I'm applying the final coat of paint. I painted all the doors before I hung them. They came pre-primed, but I ended up adding another coat of primer and 2 coats of the finish paint, which is a water-based satin finish paint. Painting is something I have done a lot of, and I enjoy painting these panel doors, where you have to be very systematic to get a nice even finish. Of course, having the fake wood grain on does help because it averts your eyes from any small mistakes that might be made in the painting. But I still like to be systematic work my way around the edges of each panel, then paint the center of each panel, and then systematically work my way around the outer frames of the door. What you don't see in this video is a lot of cleaning that happened after the grouting and painting. And now one final vacuum and the job is done.